you're letting democracy supersede the access to information. But I wonder, is the
I mean,
access to
is it democracy
information?
though? Is it democracy when you have like I understand that it's well, I'm gonna let me say this out loud and then maybe I'll walk it back. But is it democracy when you have this concerted effort that's kind of violating the spirit of why that is there? Like you have this group who is clearly doing the bidding of this of a political party,
Yeah.
and they're going around professionally, in a sense, to these local areas that I'm not even sure they live there, just to ban books across the country.
Well, I
And
assume
that's like they're
they live there. I mean, you're
or they're
telling me that.
recruited, yeah, but it's some kind of effort to say that. I mean, one of the things was like the woman didn't even have kids. Like it was
Well,
just
I mean,
some like person who was going
that
and
happens all
banning
the
books
time.
for kids.
Yeah, yeah, that happens all the time.
It's like that's
Well,
her
you can't
job.
silence their voice. I mean, they're still a member of the
No, but
community.
like how I guess is it that they show up with like a petition and signatures? Like why just
Yeah,
because
well, I mean,
someone speaks out,
they're
no
incensed
one
because they've sat at
but is it
home and
that oh
they've
one
listened.
person said something and no one was here to challenge her, so they're good to go, and most people are at their jobs and working and like at what level
Well,
did they really have more people that said no than people lived in the town or city? Do you know what I
here's the
mean?
thing.
Like
Even if they had, I hear what you're
what
saying.
democracy in that sense?
You can participate in democracy through your inaction. What is it? It's like silence is permission. I'm truncating the you know kind of famous phrase for that, but yeah, it's like silence is complacency,
Yeah, but
something
you
of that
can't. Yeah,
nature.
but your people are working. You
Yeah,
can't
I
go to.
know, but after the fact. I mean, are people lining up at the board now saying, "Hey, why'd you ban these books in record numbers?" Are there people who are like, are you seeing a sizable countermeasure to this inaction? If you're not, well, then the people, even if you're too busy, then you're too busy to really. You're like, this isn't enough for me to care about.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. It just sounds like a terrible loophole that we need to close. And
I
with
mean, it
anything,
still
you
sounds
can't
like
have people
democracy.
sneaking things through that maybe in isolation are not enough for you to sacrifice your hourly wage or whatever it may be.
Yeah, yeah.
But then over time, all these little things, you're like, well, what the heck, man? Like,
Well, I mean, look, you could vote. I mean, yeah, maybe maybe if you're going to ban books, there needs to be some sort of regulation that it has to be put on a ballot for everyone to vote on. Essentially, it can't be done in a town meeting on a Monday. Maybe something like that. There are many ways,
yeah,
I guess, if you wanted to fight this.
I feel
I
like,
just don't
and this may
know
be,
how
if
you
this is the way
protect.
that you do things, if this is
Yeah,
the way you do things, and it could be book banning or it could be anything else. Um, I do have an issue with that because then the system, the process is not set up for usability. It's not a matter of if you cared more, you would have reacted, or if you cared more, you would have shown up in the first place. People do have a lot going on.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
You're right.
and
You're right.
and 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 again, one thing at a time, you're not it may not be showing up on your radar, but then when it's too late and you've lost so much, I don't know.
Are you
There's
telling
something
America
weird
to
about that.
stop
These little
boiling the
chipping
frog?
away. Yeah,
You're saying
it's
stop
it
boiling the
definitely.
frog, people?
Yeah, it's the boiling the frog thing.
It is. It is. But you're absolutely right. I mean, this is how it's like happening across the board. I mean, how do you think? I mean, that was the whole abortion fight. It was a slow boil over decades. And then one day people were like, holy crap, the court is in a position we didn't think was possible. So,
Yeah, and then again, maybe this could be unique, or this could be one of many things that can happen this way. But if that's really how it is, and it's just the people who have the time to show up to these meetings,
which
they're
it
the
is.
ones that. Yeah, I think we have the tech now. I think it's time to change that because
We
I
need to
bet
just
that
get a library lobbying group.
if people had the information ahead of time
Mm-hmm.
and they had a way to exercise their right that didn't require them to, I don't know, I go down to the courtroom or take time off work or whatever it is. Like so there's some people that just can't. A lot of people that can't do that for a lot of different reasons. You have a job,
Yeah.
maybe you're a single parent. maybe you're got mobility issues. I don't know. Three off the top of my head. There's a lot of reasons why that would be a difficult thing for you to do, other than just having the access and notifications that these things were happening. I don't know.
I know
It's rubbing me the wrong way.
it
I
should.
don't like it.
It should rub everyone the wrong way.